Hey, this is Stier. Welcome to another edition of You Can't Quarantine the Gospel. And today I want to talk to you about a great man of God, Hudson Taylor. That's him as an old man. This is his autobiography that kind of tells the story. You know, when he was actually a teenager is when he became a Christian, but also got the call to go to China. This is like the mid-19th century. So this is a long trip, dangerous trip. But he determined as a young man that he would learn to live in poverty before he went. Now, he did come from a poor family, but he purposely chose to live in poverty so he'd be used to a poor life in China, and so he could learn how to trust the Lord now as a young man, as a teenager, before he went over there. And one of the things he wrote in this, I thought to myself, when I get out to China, I shall have no claim on anyone for anything. My only claim will be on God. How important, therefore, to learn before leaving England, that's where I lived, to move man through God by prayer alone. So, you know, I want to learn the power of prayer to move men to God, to have people go from unbeliever to believer, move them to God through prayer alone. So he began to pray for the lost. You know, Paul said in Romans 10 that he's a deep burden, unceasing anguish in his heart. In Romans 9, Romans 10, he said that's why, because of that burden, he just prays continuously for the Israelites that they might be saved. He goes, I wish I were cut off from Christ so that they may be saved. If I had to be cut off from Christ so that they could be saved, man, that's my prayer. That was the burden in the heart of Hudson Taylor. I want to encourage you. You may feel like, man, I can't get out with my friends. But you, like Hudson Taylor, as a teenager, can learn how to move people to God through prayer alone. Start by praying, continue by caring, and then culminate by sharing the good news of the gospel with your friends.